In this rational function, f of x equals 2 plus 3x minus x squared divided by 1 plus x, we can see that we do not have a horizontal asymptote because the degree in the numerator is greater than the degree in the denominator. When the degree of the numerator is 1 power greater than the degree of the denominator, we have what is called a slant asymptote. And the process we're going to use to find the slant asymptote is long division. So let's write our numerator in order of decreasing degree, negative x squared plus 3x plus 2. And we're going to long divide by x plus 1. So x will divide into negative x squared, negative x times x is negative x squared, negative x times 1 is negative x. Then we subtract. 3x minus a negative x is 3x plus x, which is 4x. These terms cancel, so we're going to bring down our 2. X divides into 4x 4 times. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 1 is 4. And so when we subtract 2 minus 4, we get a remainder of negative 2. Now the remainder is not important. The horizontal asymptote is whatever this quotient is. So our slant asymptote rather is equal to y equals negative x plus 4. So when we look at the graph of this function, it has the slant asymptote of negative x plus 4. And so that would have a y-intercept of 4 and a slope of negative 1. And so this is what our slant asymptote would look like. Now to sketch the graph, we can go back and find our vertical asymptote. We're going to have a vertical asymptote if we set 1 plus x equal to 0, which gives us x is equal to negative 1. So our vertical asymptote is at negative 1. And so that means that our graph is going to fall, use the boundary lines of y equals negative x plus 4 and x equals negative 1. So let's again choose some values around our vertical asymptote so we can decide where our graph is actually going to fall. So let's, for example, choose 0. If we choose 0, we're going to have 2 divided by 1, which is 2. So at 0, our graph is at 2, and that means that this part of the graph is going to have to look something like this. Now we can enter in more values to get a better sketch. That's roughly what our graph looks like. And so now let's also choose a number on the other side of our vertical asymptote. So let's choose negative 2. And we'll have 2 plus 3 times negative 2 minus negative 2 squared divided by 1 plus negative 2. So we're going to have 2 minus 6 minus 4, which is equal to negative 8, divided by 1 plus 2, negative 2, would be negative 1. So it looks like that when x is negative 2, y is 8, so up here. And so this branch of our graph is going to look like that. And we have this rational function graphed.